Good morning everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my Grand Exchange only account, where my only goal is to get 1,000 total level without ever leaving the Grand Exchange area. So yeah, we left off last time at 844 total level, which I know on paper it seems kind of close to 1,000, but in reality, it is not. Now we still have 28 million GP left over from last episode, which means we still have a sizable cash stack, and we're definitely gonna have to spend a fair bit of that soon. Okay, wow, I think we got really lucky on this. We bought 2,000 Dragonstone bracelets for just over 11,000. If you look at combat bracelets, they're going for 12,255, which is a 1.2k profit per enchant minus whatever the cosmic rune and whatever. So that is going to be a ton of money and also a lot of experience, I hope. Now for the level 5 enchant, I think we need a mud staff, which I think we can wear now. I think we want the mud battle staff, dirt cheap, and only requires 30 attack to wear. Yes, there we go, perfect. All right, so let's start enchanting these Dragonstone bracelets and see how much money we're gonna make from it and how much experience as well. For some reason, I've always really liked the look of the mud staff. It looks like a really expensive late game item, even though it's only 30,000 GP, woo. Okay, so just from enchanting the 2,000 combat bracelets, we got to 83 magic. Every day we're getting more magic experience pretty much because it's such an integral skill. I do have to be a little mindful as to not get too much magic experience because I do need to do a ton of superheating, and it would kind of feel a bit bad to get post 99 experience at this point. It shouldn't be necessary. Okay, so there we go. We finished off 2,000 Dragonstone bracelets. I think these will sell quickly. I mean, the combat bracelets are pretty common. I'm just not really sure how many people are buying the uncharged version. I think it should be fine though. After price checking it, we're looking at 12,255. That's going to be about a 1,000 GP profit per bracelet, which means I think we're going to make maybe 2 mil on this or something. We're selling them for 24 mil 500, and we bought them for 22 mil plus 200. So yeah, we're going to make a little bit over 2 mil on this. Now, one thing I've noticed lately is the price of skilling supplies are very cheap. Now, I'm kind of considering just banking at 99 here, and one of the more cost-effective ones would be cooking. Right now, I think I can bank 99 cooking for maybe only like 3 mil or something. And I mean, if the ingredients get cheaper, I mean, I won't be that annoyed. I'll have lost out on maybe a mil, but I definitely could see grapes and jugs of water getting more expensive this year, which would be a little unfortunate because right now I have a great opportunity to buy them for an extremely cheap price. Now I think I need around 45,000 of each, as we're gonna go ahead and buy half of them now, and then probably tomorrow I'll get the other half. I like the look of that, guys. All of the combat bracelets are sold off for a 2.2 mil profit. We got pretty lucky on that one. That means we made a little bit over a mil an hour, which for magic training, you know, is pretty good, I think. Okay, so there is another cooking level. Now that I have all of these supplies banked, I'm just gonna pick away at it here and there. Most likely, I'm not going to rush 99 cooking or any other 99 for that matter. Might change my mind on that, but it just doesn't really make much logical sense. Now, I just did a quick calculation, and with the supplies I already have banked, we need another 28,000 grapes and jugs of water, which we're going to go ahead and put an offer in for now. It will probably take me the rest of the day to buy these, as we're going over the buying limit a few times, I think. But yeah, I think in total, our supply cost for 99 is 3.5 mil. It's dirt cheap right now. Now, while we wait for those items to buy, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of combat training. So we're starting off here with a hit point level, actually, 86. 86, oh my god, I wish. 36. Right now, I'm working towards 40 attack. There are just a few different benefits to getting it. The rune scimitar being the biggest one, but we could also wield the rune axe, which would also be nice. Okay, there's another attack level coming in, 36 attack. It's about an hour to a level right now, I would say, more or less. Now, one thing I have noticed is combat training is much more effective for the first 10 or 15 minutes. In the beginning, there are a lot of imps that are stuck in the corner exactly where I want them. But after hopping through each world once, that's not the case anymore. So the longer I do it in one session, the lower my experience rates get, which means, again, it probably makes sense for me to space this out periodically.
Did you know, if you type your password, jagex blocks it out?
Yeah, sure, let's give that a shot. Now, will a VPN protect you from this? Well, no, you still have to use your noggin to some extent, but it will protect you from many forms of online attacks, and that is why I'm really happy that NordVPN is sponsoring today's video. For the modern RuneScaper, NordVPN is very useful whether you're in the PvP community and need to combat DDoSing, or you're just an average Joe like me and, want to log in at all. A VPN actually changes your IP address, routing your data through a remote server, which means your data, your connection, and your game client will always be protected. I really like NordVPN because it's very cleanly designed, everything is just really easy to find, the UI is great, and everything's very quick. One click and we're in Mexico. Now we're in the UK. Now we're back in Canada. Now we're back in Mexico. I mean, who needs a vacation when you can go to Mexico in one click? Right now, there's even actually a Christmas deal for NordVPN. If you sign up for a 2-year plan with my code OLDSCHOOL, you'll now get an additional 4 months for free. So definitely go check them out at nordvpn.com/oldschool. Thanks a lot to them for supporting the channel and for sponsoring today's video. Oh, jagex, why did you do this to me? It took me actually like 10 minutes to find what I thought was called the Dragonstone necklace, but apparently it's just the dragon necklace. Everything else has a different naming scheme except for that one. Whatever, it's over. We already managed to buy 1,000 dragon necklaces. We're going to turn those into skill necklaces, which I think again should net us almost 1,000 GP in profit per enchant, which again is amazing. Probably going to get up to 1 mil an hour doing that again. And beyond that, we're getting 70,000 XP per hour, totally AFK. I mean, we can AFK for about a minute or a minute and a half even. So we're going to whip our mud staff back on and let's do some more enchanting. Okay, so that should be about it. We finished off all 1,000 skill necklaces. Again, I don't really know if these are going to sell very quickly. I do imagine though somebody probably recharges these as a moneymaker, as I don't think these will be too hard to sell. And now it looks like we can sell these for about an 800, 900 GP profit, which again is close to 1 mil an hour, which I'm so happy with. Alright, so we officially have 99 cooking banked, as well as selling off all of these skills necklaces, which for those we ended up making about 870k on, which is really good. We also got around 80,000 magic experience, but look at that guys, we have 99 cooking banked. It feels good to have it just in there. 3.4 mil for that, which isn't bad. Everything together, we're at 31.2 mil. Okay, so I just went ahead and finished processing a few other items that we had in the bank, mainly the amulets of power. We're going to chuck those in there for probably close to break even, nothing too special there. Now you might know this here, I have probably my biggest investment yet. We went ahead and bought 3,000 worm bones. Now initially, I was going to go ahead and bump myself up to baby dragon bones, but one thing I noticed yesterday is worm bones have the exact same GP to XP, yet they are almost twice as quick. I almost made a huge mistake because this is much better value than baby dragon bones. Sure, it's going to be about a 3 mil investment for it, but I'm going to be saving myself like 2 hours, which is pretty valuable in itself. Just to put it into perspective, worm bones are more than 3 times quicker than big bones and are only 2 times as expensive. So we're going to go ahead and bury all 3,000 of these. I expect we should get quite a few prayer levels. But again, a 3 million GP investment, we're not getting any of that back, so let's see if it's worth it. So I just finished burying all 3,000 worm bones, and it got us from level 52 to 60 at a rate of around 150k experience per hour, which is, again, like I said, 3 times as quick. So I think that was definitely worth it, even though it was kind of expensive. That brought us up to total level 858, and in the end, it saved me over 2 hours of game time just by investing an extra 2.4 mil. Once again, waiting for a random event to spawn, we just been kind of woodcutting for 10-15 minutes. Well, there it is, another woodcutting level, 52 woodcutting. I like how everyone just chats to me here, it keeps me busy. Okay, so I just mustered together another agility level, 26 agility. I'm really hoping I don't need to go past 35 maybe. Anything past that is going to be pretty brutal. Okay, so we're going to try to make a bit of our money back as we just lost 3 mil. What we're going to be doing is creating torsal potions. I've never actually tried torsal potions specifically, but it is the second highest unfinished potion to make, so it should have one of the higher margins. Right now, I think it's actually 400 GP, which is really, really good. That's just as good as the Cadentine Blood Potion. Oh yeah, huh. I thought I actually had the Herblore level for that, but no worries, we can just use the boost anyway. Okay, so that only took me about 40 minutes, and there we go, we got 2,000 unfinished torsal potions, which again, we're looking to get about a 400 GP margin on, so that should be about 800k in profit, or around 1.2 mil per hour. The only drawback here is torsal potions are very expensive, which means to do just 2,000, I had to invest almost 20 mil. Alright, there was actually one more issue with the torsal potion, and that is that not that many people buy it. It's quite expensive for herblore training, and the potion that is made from it, hardly anybody uses, that being the Zamrak brew. Luckily, we've sold off 3/4 of them, but it's taken 2 days almost. Now, overnight, we also did a couple of Tanzanite fangs, turning them into blowpipes. I mean, it's not a ton of money, but every little bit helps out. That will be another 250k in profit. Now, whenever I have a spare moment, I am usually AFK enchanting things. It is possible I might get too much magic experience at some point, but the alternative is getting no experience, so I think it's definitely worth doing it. There is 84 magic. We've actually gotten such a high magic level without really trying. I mean, I've been passively enchanting things, superheating, doing some high alchemy here and there, but I mean, we don't really have access to any good magic training method. Okay, so we finally sold off all of our torsal potions. We ended up breaking even on the last 500, so in total, we only made around 500, 600k on that. Probably not going to be doing torsal potions again. It's just too slow. Nobody really wants the item, and that's just not really a good market to get into. Okay, so one goal I've been having in my mind for a while is 30 agility, and I'm going to try to bang that out right now. I'm kind of on a roll today. Honestly, 30 agility probably only take me an hour and a half, but that's kind of an hour and a half of, well, pure torture. Okay, we got another agility level coming in here. We've been going for about 45 minutes. There is 28 agility. Now, funnily enough, agility training is actually kind of quicker than combat training. It's way more consistent at the very least. We don't have to rely on imps just kind of randomly being there. That said, it is way more click intensive. Okay, that should be level 29 agility, which means we only have one more level to go. Hands are getting kind of tired, but I really want to get that clean 30 before the week is done. Wow, I did not actually expect myself to get to 30. I kind of just thought I would get other skills up, but yeah, whatever. Okay, we are done. That took me about, an hour and a half to do all that. There is 30 agility, a really great milestone level. I didn't think we'd get 30, but that brings us up to 866 total level and also unlocks a fair bit. I think just based on how that last 2 hours or so went, I think I could maybe muster 40 agility, but we're not going to do that unless I absolutely have to. Alright, so we did a few more wines that we had already banked for 99, and there was another cooking level which is 87. Still got, well, 44,000 grapes and jugs left over, but I'm going to be picking at those kind of slowly over the next month. Alright, let's go ahead and claim our grand exchange here, and that's going to bring us up to 23 mil cash. Okay, so right now our total bank value is still hovering around 30 mil, although quite a bit of that is invested into skilling supplies, which I definitely think is a good investment. We're finishing this week's episode off at total level 866, which is a weekly gain of 22 total levels, which is actually maybe more than last week. Just shy of 140 total levels to go. I'm really excited for the future of this account. I got some really good plans for 2021, and I look forward to seeing you then. Now, before I go here, guys, I want to give a massive thank you to one of my newest members over on YouTube named Cappy, who just subscribed at the Dragon tier of YouTube membership. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. They're joining Zyle, James Luft, Brad Sings, Ocelot, and Kush Patel, all at the Dragon tier. We got quite a crew here now. Also, big thank you to Birdbot and Base Titch for being subscribed at the Runite tier. As always, if you're looking for another way to support the channel, becoming a YouTube member is an awesome way to do so. You will be immortalized in my videos, get access to my video release schedule, and of course get a custom role in my Discord channel. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.